like threads. Alone, they seem harmless. But when woven together, they can form a web strong enough to trap anyone inside, sometimes fatally. This is a story of how one person's web of deceit spiraled into a shocking murder case, where truth was the most dangerous secret of all. It all began with whispers, small inconsistencies in everyday life. A late-night call that couldn't be explained. Bank withdrawals that didn't match the story told. A missing diary, tucked away in a drawer, filled with pages of private thoughts and confessions. To those who found it, the diary seemed ordinary at first glance, but hidden between its lines were revelations powerful enough to destroy lives. The victim, a respected professional with a carefully curated image, lived what appeared to be the perfect life. A loyal partner, a stable career, and a close circle of friends. But behind the smiles was a reality built on half-truths. Affairs masked as business trips. Secrets disguised as coincidences. Every deception pulled another person into the web, until it was impossible to tell what was real and what was fabricated. When the murder happened, it shocked the community. There was no forced entry, no sign of a break-in, just a chilling scene of betrayal ending in blood. At first, investigators were left with more questions than answers. Who had the motive? Who stood to gain from the victim's death? And why did the crime feel so personal? The breakthrough came from the diary. It wasn't meant to be found, but once it surfaced, it became the key to everything. Its pages revealed secret relationships, hidden grudges, and the slow unraveling of trust. The diary didn't just expose the victim's double life. It painted a picture of manipulation and control, where lies were weaponized to maintain power. One particular entry stood out, a cryptic note about someone knowing too much. The words hinted at paranoia, at someone growing aware that the lies were collapsing. Investigators now had a direction. They traced connections between the diary's entries and real-life events, uncovering a trail of betrayal that stretched further than anyone imagined. The suspect, once seen as loyal and trustworthy, turned out to be the very person entangled deepest in the web. Lies had become their survival strategy, and when the truth threatened to surface, murder became the final deception. The victim wasn't just silenced, they were eliminated to keep the facade intact. But webs of lies are fragile. The more investigators pulled at the threads, the faster the truth unraveled. Digital records contradicted alibis, witness statements shattered timelines, and the diary, the one piece of evidence meant to stay hidden, became the loudest voice in the courtroom. The trial was a spectacle. The prosecution laid out the case with chilling precision, showing how each lie built upon the next until only murder could protect the secret. The defense tried to argue coercion, stress, even desperation. But the jury couldn't look past the cold, calculated deception. In the end, the verdict was guilty. The sentence ensured that the web of lies would never ensnare anyone again. Yet the story